the charges of sabotage and treason most contemptible. I find you both guilty.
No. No, please! This is all a misunderstanding. We're loyal.
What's going on, guys? It's Temporary Relief. Welcome to part 2 of Outer Worlds. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day. A lot happened last episode. I did mention that this isn't really my type of game, but hey, that's part of the reason we started this channel, to kind of try new games that I usually wouldn't play. And I'm genuine when I say I am enjoying this game so far. We only got maybe an hour and a half of gameplay, but I'm definitely intrigued. I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm loving the serious but not too serious aspect of it, and I'm super excited to see what's gonna happen next. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All right, it looks like we're going to, I guess, place is called Eden. We're looking for, I forget her name unfortunately, but we had an agent on our team. She betrayed us, set us up to pretty much die, and it's been 10 years since. So like I said, you missed a lot. If you haven't watched the last episode, go ahead, check it out for me. All right, looks like we're here. Look at that. So I guess it's Earth. I don't want to say it's Earth, but you know, close enough.
Ought to bring Val with us when we leave. She might not look it, but she can be fearsome in a fight.
Yeah, but she just always has bad news, or just gives bad news, and just doesn't help that much, to be honest. I haven't really checked out the ship that much. This is wild. I wonder if we're still commander, even though it's been 10 years. Because Niles has changed a lot. So, I mean, I don't know. He seems fit to rule. He's definitely changed a lot. I'm happy with it.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
I wonder if we get credit if we,
Theorizing.
tell them we appreciate
Extracting
it.
the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
You gotta remember, this is one of those games where everything we say comes into play, so we gotta be extra careful.
Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Anti's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
We're still commander, it looks like.
Final recommendation. The second lockbox's contents may contain parts to
I love
upgrade
that
your Valerie unit.
there's always like a rude aspect we can
Upgrades
take, like
are recommended to improve your
a rude road
experience
we can
of
take.
Valerie. An upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level of effectiveness by an estimated 87.3%. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
I guess we're ready to go. You can now speak. Oh, we can. I thought we had to take both. I guess not. We might as well. Nothing to lose, you know. The more the merrier. Especially the last time we went out there on the field, we were betrayed. So, you know, we need people we could trust. And considering Niles found me after 10 years, I'd say he's earned that trust. Perk points available. Let's see. You can hack into auto mechanic, force them to restart, temporarily disable them. Does this mean they'll be on our side? We need that. Definitely need that. You guys already know that we are not good with stealth, so anything we can get our hands on that can help us in that aspect, we're doing it. Let's see. I still haven't figured out how to take... That's pretty cool. I still have not figured out how to take our AR out. I'm assuming we have one, but I'm not really sure. If you guys can help me out in the comments, we are playing on PlayStation. I really appreciate it. Maybe we should loot this building before we go.
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
I wonder what's that? Is that a barrier? This place is giving Earth vibes, so
Engaging combat protocols.
I'm assuming in some form or shape this is Earth. Okay, alright, we gotta be pretty much gotta be careful after we kill them. What do we have here? I am so loving the visuals. I said that last game, but I mean, look at this. This is insane.
Company. Must be from that ship on the...
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to
I'm gonna
identify yourself.
take that as a good
Still
thing.
a war on and all.
I mean, the last one's too suspicious, and the first one is just too hostile.
Ah, yes.
We're gonna,
All us troopers
you know,
share a
trying to
unique
talk our way
bond,
through.
don't we? A certain camaraderie. For we are all but tools of war. Eh? Something like that? Look, I appreciate your attempt at playing excessively familiar with me to get inside, but it don't really matter. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
I wonder if they know who I'm looking for.
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Yeah, I want to know if I should be expecting
Away
this from
the
other
landing
people.
pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them? Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you? Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milverstreet. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield.
All right, looks like that's where we're heading.
Free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
God. Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize
Auntie Cleo.
our
So this is the
hold of
big
Fairfield.
Auntie's Choice they keep mentioning.
But you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
She's kind of giving me a familiar vibe. I don't know why.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
It's not my fault.
Hold a moment, Car. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
There you go.
A surprisingly
Minister
good
gets
point,
it.
Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
I just want to know where the trader is. Nothing more, nothing less.
Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
You're making fun of me.
Splendid, because I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity.
The way they're saying working for,
I
mean, we're not looking for jobs. We're just looking for one person.
Right now, at this moment,
I figured we'd ask him where she is, and that's it.
To save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Let's see.
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
A little bit. We're just gonna go for it. Why
I
not?
have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together.
Passing through.
I appreciate your devotion to remaining mum, but I simply cannot work with a freelancer who I do not intimately understand.
I don't want to work with anybody that wants to intimately understand me.
I see. Return when you feel more forthcoming.
Yeah, I do not trust this guy at all.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo.
Good call, Miles.
But she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
Oh dang, that's a death note to somebody. House, red trim, circle windows. That's who we're looking for. House, red trim, circle windows. Can we leave through here? No. Let's go outside. Hopefully get her. We were in space in 10 years because of her. Like, I feel like we should be more angry. Let's try it out. Yep, this is it.
Reese sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Just take everything she got. Important announcements. All right. I guess we gotta keep sticking through. That's not suspicious at all. So she got rid of her tracker, which is smart. Well, now we've done the same thing in this case. 2 computers, so I'm guessing this is for one that she doesn't want out. Let's see.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser.
She recorded everything.
As to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters.
That's ridiculous. So I'm guessing it wasn't the higher ups that put her up to this, because number one, we're commander, and I mean number two, the way she's acting, it's like she was just a rogue agent.
They are all dead, and I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan, wasn't it?
This is ridiculous.
Hold on. We haven't watched all her mission logs yet.
My bad, Niles. Thought we did. Oh, sorry.
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers.
It's a little chilly in here. Probably should have put on a jacket.
I don't understand all of it. I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
Oh, you did.
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
I'm thinking in a weird way the explosion made you look a lot better than you used to.
No. You didn't know her. Not like I did. Like I thought I did. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted...
That's right, I forget they were friends.
Alone.
Niles and the rogue agent.
Point in judging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
Yeah,
We all thought she was
that's
the pinnacle
crazy.
of what an agent should be. Tough.
For her to have a big
smart,
reputation.
Ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. It's embarrassing now. How much worship we all put on her name. If you put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
Let's see. I want to know what her motives were as well.
Ain't cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
Probably should have taken a little break before going straight into part 2. But Niles, he makes some good points. I want to make sure I say the right thing.
Maybe. She seemed tore up about the choice after the fact. Guilty. Not sure if that makes me feel better or worse.
That makes you feel
With
worse.
folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math,
You're telling me a
science,
part of you
architect,
cared and you still went
void,
along with
even
it?
capital. I know how most colonies run, but when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
Skill points available. Let's go with... I'll go with sneak and engineering. Excuse me. Alright, so far we're slowly learning what's happening. I still want to know like a really good reason why. Especially because it seems like a part of her did care about us. Looks like we have to head towards there. Look at that. Looks like that's where we're going. Hopefully that's where the rogue agent is. Just gotta find a way to get over there. I guess that bridge maybe would be our best bet. Yeah. Alright guys, looks like we're at some type of bridge. Senior Warden.
Stranger, consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open fire unless fired upon. I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. If you are not a loyal Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge.
I say we shoot it out.
I do not judge with such haste as my superior to the north, Brigadier Montelli. He's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty.
The guy in the back looks ready. Y'all see the guy on the right?
Any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall.
Let's do it.
Don't you have a penchant for solving problems? You know, I may have a use for such an attitude.
What?
I know of 2 traitors who
I was
just
so
remain on this
mentally
island.
prepared to
Bring them
take
to
everyone
me,
out.
and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
A lot more folks are gonna die if we don't catch up to DeVries. We have to consider our options, even the ugly ones. If these folks are deserving, maybe it's worth it.
No, I am ridding us of 2 dangerous traitors.
How
who
do
will
we
inevitably
know they're
take good
traitors,
subjects
though? You know
down
what I
with them.
mean?
Am I one of those good subjects? Of course. To my point, our forces on the island are dwindling rapidly.
I've never
Not
trusted
just from
anyone
the
with
fighting,
Warden
but from
in their name.
treachery, or from
If you watch
seeing
any movie or
treachery
show,
where
if
there
they're
is none.
Warden, they're
I'm
evil.
seeking to preserve our forces by punishing the true wrongdoers. After all, it is rather impossible to uphold one's sovereign-given duties if one is deceased. Now, will you accept my offer, or will you finally get out of my sight?
It sounds like we don't even have a choice.
I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were, oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable. The second traitor I seek is Charlton Weintraub.
I think we should talk to these people before killing them.
He is unfortunately my cousin, and most assuredly a disgrace
Not the
to our
cousin.
line. He too failed to die defending
telling
his
you,
home during the
wardens
invasion
are evil.
alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. So, are these orders clear?
She's she's way too into it.
Hanging has been an effective means of execution dating back centuries. Its purpose is to administer pain and fear before expiration.
Your humor leaves much to be desired. But so long as
I
you
said it
deliver
before,
what I
Valley is
seek,
just
I will
bad
resist
news.
opening fire in retribution. Now go.
Literally just depressing
Remember,
facts.
Once I have both traitors apprehended, you may cross the bridge. But beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so generous with their deal-making as I. Farewell.
All right. Who are we gonna find first? Ida's closer, so we'll probably go. Well, Ida's closer to the bridge, so let's go. I guess we can maybe fast travel. Is that what that is? I guess not. Reunite Niles. Oh, there's a mission close to there. We'll find Charlton. Let's go to Charlton, and then we'll make our way back. All right, guys. It looks like we made it to find Charlton. I really hope we get to talk to them first before killing them, because, I mean, it's the government. We don't know. They could be telling us whatever. Might as well get some stuff here. Is he okay? What is going on here? All right.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Let's see.
Well, it's infected. Vets don't arrive soon, we'll have to start cutting.
Right now, the Paradigm needs our houses underwater. Hopefully it'll need them dry again someday.
Can't wait, Commander. At least until we've talked with Zeb.
All right, now how do we find Charlton?
devised a paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part,
No, I just feel sad for them. Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system, serve the sovereign.
species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like
I'm gonna start over below, sorry.
or the base individualists within.
Okay, guys, looks like we ended up in the building where Charlton is. I don't really know specifically
Visitors,
how we're gonna find him. Hopefully someone can guide us.
Free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate.
You're so lucky I like your beard.
Word to the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Alright. That's a fair warning.
Don't suppose you checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet, eh? Again,
I'm hoping it was gonna tell us a little
you really ought to check in with the Vigilant.
about the person we're supposed to
Over
see.
in that tall, stately building back yonder.
Alright, looks like we're going to this big building. Let's see.
Apologies, but an automechanical's work is never concluded.
Greetings. Social order. Why?
Alright, this is the gentleman that hopefully could help us.
To welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger.
A little bit. No one else seems to be helpful, I guess, or welcoming.
Put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
Purpose, time for recreation.
Our society
We're not
was
here
built from the
to,
bedrock up.
like I said, I've said before, we're passing through. We're getting the rogue agent and we're out of here.
The structure of our society is perfect, planned down to the last subject. We all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all, unlike those corporate colonies where it's every person for themselves.
You are the raw material for perfection.
I am kind of curious about the whole auntie thing.
Even a perfect society has its malcontents, and selfish consumerism is an alluring drug for weak minds. But consider all we've achieved that others have not. Why, we've even eradicated manual labor through our perfection of automechanicals. Can aunties claim such?
The perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna.
I will not speak of them. I dislike even doing so indirectly. That brings
Well, it looks
me
like
to
we
a
both have
matter I'd
traders,
like to
so
discuss with you, actually. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial
This is
functions.
technically already a side mission for us, so
Domestic mechs,
I hope we're not gonna do a side mission on a side
Serving
mission.
Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
To maintain it. Keep doing your
Is there
job
anything
with
that will
pride.
tell us?
Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever. But
Let's just go ahead and. I don't want to threaten.
added zeal for now, just to offset any minor disruptions.
If we cannot reprogram these mechs, our chances to seek a reprieve are non-existent. A harsh judgment looms in our imminent future for our cowardice or negligence, depending on the Arbiter's interpretation. I will certainly be executed.
Go now.
Where's the button that just tells us how to find who we're looking for?
That you have entered a recreant locality. Record states for once, she was correct. As subjects of the Protectorate, it is incumbent upon us to fight to the death. Yet we still live, as does our enemy. Now, either the Arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the vapid boot heel of Auntie's choice. No matter who wins, we cannot sustain ourselves here for long.
Here at our contentment.
My linguistic embellishments are somewhat beside the point. This here's a matter of accountability. Responsibility was mine. Disgrace and judgment should be mine solely as well. My intention
Seems like
is
a fair
to
guy
absolve my
so
subjects
far.
of any and all such blame. I owe it to every single person here to try.
Rampant depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the sovereign to
Farewell now.
We all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm
Sega
affords us.
malfunction mechanics.
Perfect life of content.
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't give us the paradigm, and we were left to scramble for purpose in the office like
Here on Eden.
The matriarch and sovereign chose Eden. The
There he is. We've been walking around for a while. We were able to find him.
And devised the paradigm as a great way to
I don't want to
maintain it.
kill him.
Appeared right out of the aether, just as I imagine our proud sentinels do. Like, here I am, your innermost thoughts are known to me, and nobody
Maybe I
once
do.
hears
Maybe
from
just
you
a little
again.
bit.
Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the sovereign. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintraut.
To the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate.
Marilyn.
Let's get straight to the point.
I see you've made her rather memorable acquaintance. Undoubtedly, the familial relation could be easily missed. Whereas she seeks
What's
to
wrong with his
deliver
lips?
justice like a hammer's blow, I prefer to solitarily meditate on the sovereign's wisdom. Most recently, within A Beacon to the Cosmos. Oh, yes.
Fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch working with
Acquired info not found.
Oh, it's that, homespun metaphor. The Protectorate as a happy, attentive family, the sovereign smiling beneficently at the head of the table, all such, so forth and the like.
Sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive.
Say,
Can we just
you are every bit
kind of
you've
like pistol whip
seen,
him
yes?
and just kidnap
Thoroughly
him
on the
and
up and up and in
take
no
him to
way
where we
a
need to go?
hidden agent? It is widely known that a sentinel is required to stand revealed before rendering judgment. Why, a plot point about that featured prominently in the latest episode of I, Red Cloak.
Of course you believe everything on the Aether Wave. I guess it would be stranger if you didn't swallow the propaganda, even if it does take some heavy dramatic license.
Let's relax, Niles. Jeez.
With pride, keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever.
Well, you appear to be far more fluent with Sentinel procedure than I. Veiled implication understood. If you'll excuse me, I best return to my work tasks. If you were a Sentinel, or in some Sentinel-adjacent role, I'd of course be honored to have you inspect my belongings. Unfortunately, my house is currently besieged by Crabbles. In any case, back to it.
We are bound to inform
So I don't get it. We found him.
Record states as follows.
Now what needs to happen? Is it left. Okay, so this is Charlton's computer. Enter passcode already left written in go getter. Okay guys, we did go to Charlton's house. We accessed his computer, so I'm hoping that's what we need to,
The Outlander I spoke with before. What brings you back around?
you know, convince him to do whatever we need him to do. There you go. That's what we need.
I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow saw through my carefully maintained act. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
We must all do our part to make.
Never heard of
They are
him.
certainly inspiring. There's this one character who just laughs at danger, says he hand makes his own luck. Is that not the grandest thing you ever heard? You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret, I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets.
Feeling distracted?
If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell.
Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts.
We really need to get on that bridge. Sorry, Charlton.
My uncle's child. That side of the family is obstinate and mean. No, I'd hardly risk life and limb trying to convert her.
All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense.
Let's try to, you know, like up him up a little bit. Try to get in his head, make him seem like he's the right man for the job.
Seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang.
Our enemies envy.
Oh, did you have another mission in mind? One especially designed for my unique talents?
He's not going.
Of course. Toodaloo. Hey there, go-getter.
Or the base individualists within Auntie's Choice. So don't fret.
Okay, guys, the only thing that I could think of that might be able to help, because honestly I'm a little stumped here, is maybe come here and maybe do a favor for this guy, and hopefully he can get the Charlton.
What is it? Speak your mind.
Ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little.
What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need.
Minor disruption.
Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
Maybe we don't need to kill anybody.
Wonderful.
Maybe this guy can just get us everything we need.
Gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside,
we're gonna have to remember
you will need
that.
an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Sneer at our contentment.
Farewell now.
All right. Let's see. We need to get our hands. So that's where we need to go there. There's a lot of moving parts for us to get here. This is where we need to go next.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shift's over. Shift's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A light outside our lab?
Okay, guys, it looks like we made it to the automotive center. Oh wow, look at that. I don't know if they're gonna let us in or we're gonna have to sneak in. Remember, he said not to tell them why we're here.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the automech repair
Can anyone
center
go
without
anywhere
approval.
in this
What's
little
your
town?
business here?
How to lie.
Top secret, you say? Well, well. First things first, let's see your access pass. Because I'm the armed guard. And until I see an access pass, you're no one. Look, I haven't the time for games. Come back with a pass or not at all.
So how do we get an access pass?
Is it me or has my ankle been squeaking? Anyway, need something, Commander?
How do I... Wait, so now we need an access pass. There's always something in this game so far, and I'm not liking that. I'm more so used to like just story-driven games, and this one just seems like for you to continue the story, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I wish it would kind of just give you an option, either do the side quest or do the main story. But nonetheless, let's go find ourselves an access card or whatever this guy wanted. Look at his face. I can't wait to come back with the access card. Okay guys, it looks like we made it to where we need to be for the access card.
Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this board.
We have no ammo to handle these guys right now. I don't suppose there's anything we could do. What if we just... Oh! Counting on our friends to get them. We're just gonna run. Does this guy have ammo? That is a gun though, we'll take that.
No, he ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt. You're kidding, right?
Well, we're doing a time crunch. I just want that access card.
Dangerous or something vaguely approximating it, I still rather fancy my odds in a fight.
Honestly, I do too.
What are you doing here?
Let's be honest.
I heard there were some survivors still holed up over there. I can understand them looking for help, though how this place could provide that, I ain't claiming to know. I'm Inez Silung, Auntie's choice, former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division.
So is Auntie's choice.
Now, menial troubleshooter. So long as you don't impede my work or break the stalemate we got on this island, I think we'll get along all right. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My arm, my graft, needs some bolstering. But if the raps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none. If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs. Sorry. Guess I'm just used to folks staring real hard and then steering clear. I'm considered a liability.
That's what I'm gonna do unless you have an access card.
Most everyone else who
Just
got
steer
one
clear.
passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
Right.
Go ahead. There's
She doesn't seem like
plenty of Protectorate info.
she's
waiting
gonna
to
get
be
us what we
scooped
need.
up, if you're keen. Just mind the raps. I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see about my contract. Law knows I could use a lucky break.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's
A little bit. This door is barred shut. Let's see. I'm slowly learning this game, so you guys bear with me. I've said before, I'm not the best gamer. I'm literally maybe below average gamer. I just enjoy games. So I hope you guys aren't expecting like an A-list type of gamer. I just try to give you guys the walkthrough as best as possible.
Agent's health needs.
Let's punch this guy too. Oh, this guy's not. Nah.
The idea is to kill them before you die. Can't have our fearless leader firing on him. Let's get the crack.
Is this where we get the access card? Got the access code, guys. What else? Let's see if we can maybe get anything else while we're here. I think that's everything. Alright, we got the access card. I guess we'll be heading back now to that guy. I cannot wait to give him this card, and he has to let us in after that. Alright, well, see you guys there.
Status susceptible.
Just get us the hell out of here. Combat? What combat? Out of here. We are out of here. Okay, guys, we made it. We have the access card. Hopefully, we can get the metal we need to get through the bridge.
What did I tell you? Unless you got approval, you can make like a sprat and skedaddle.
Read it.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding.
I want your job.
Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Alright. Now let's find the metal and hopefully get out of here. Slowly just following the wire. Alright, we got the parts we need. There's gonna be a lot of editing in this video. I hope that's okay. There's a lot of walking around, and I just don't want to, you know, pretty much just walk around in silence. So there is gonna be a lot of editing in this video. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of editing in the game. I hope it doesn't bother you guys. If it does, and you want me to keep the majority of the walking in, please let me know. But we did get the parts we need, and hopefully this gets us one step closer to the bridge without having to get, I believe, Ida and what was my guy's name over here? Charlton. Got the parts we need. Pretty sure we just saved his life by getting these parts.
Outsider. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Yes, we had what you outsiders call a deal. I promised you a means past the bridge and a way inside the Vox relay. There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. With the right equipment, the path will lead you directly to the Vox relay's main gate. Tell me, do you already have Protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is Personal Plasma Thrusters, I suppose.
And lack of community led to terrible.
No, but we have an outpost up at Spire Grove. Requires a lot of cliff work. They likely have a prototype there. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It'd save many lives.
We take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the Sovereign.
I can't offer you anything for it, but you've proven yourself sympathetic.
This guy
to
could have
our
told of
cause.
all this from the
Consider
beginning.
you a compatriot now. I'm counting on you to do right by folks here once more. Hopefully, you'll return afterward and find Westport thriving, all on account of your efforts. That is the only reward I'm able to offer.
That's not enough, my guy.
The matriarch chose Eden because
Look, let's save ourselves some arguing. You've already helped me. I will grant you the writ. You can ignore my request, fine, but you'll at least hear me out. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protectorate law.
challenges do arise. We all know how
Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox Relay, conscript him with the writ, and this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli.
Why does everybody want somebody dead?
To take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen.
doing your job with pride. Keep informing on
If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear.
This isn't the
forced to take
same
down
level 4
Montelli in a
trooper
moment. It cannot feel
Corbin
like a
in part
plotted
1, is it?
Good, good. Here is the writ. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare. That's all I ask. Farewell now.
Alright.
That you have entered a recreational
Find auto
locality.
mechanic
Record states as follows.
center access.
All inhabitants.
Let's see. Use crash ship to reach. It's optional. Present gate optional. We're gonna try the crash ship. That's what we're gonna try next.
Treasonous due to insufficiency.
You returned.
Okay guys, so it looks like to get on the crash ship, we actually have to come see Ida, and hopefully we get something out of that. Repair I'm telling you, with this game, it's always something so far, and I know some people might enjoy it, and I know some of you are gonna be like, oh well, you know, is this type of game, that type of game. It just seems like every time we need to do something, we need to do something else to get that thing we need, and it just seems a little unnecessary. All this just to get on the bridge. Oh. All right, let's see. We'll do engineering. Yeah, we'll do engineering, because we seem to be coming across that a lot.
Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson.
Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson.
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but
Are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Doesn't look like he survived.
Tragically, yes. If you gaze beneath us, you'll find a slew of blood and gore in the gears of this platform's articulating arm. That's Ida. She jumped there as we ascended. I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly
looks like
after
Ida's
Auntie
dead.
liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize. No, wait!
Right.
Please! You can't just leave us up here to die!
I mean, do we really need them?
The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to, well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
No, wait! Please! You can't just leave us up here to die! Well, that's calamitous. I suppose we'll be
We'll be back. I'm sure we'll be back, but I really want to get on that bridge. All right, let's see. There we go. All right, I think now we can head towards the crash ship. So that's what we'll be going there next. Alright guys, let's see if this works. I did edit it out, but the first time I was here, I drowned. And that's when we figured out we need the boots. So hopefully we can make it here. Alright. I guess we just get across here. We'll just go across and head here. There's a lot of moving parts to get on this dang bridge. Is there any place we can go to get higher to actually see where we need to go? No. Alright. Maybe head towards here. Should we check what's in here? I wish we could find some ammo, if anything. I'm so happy we got that engineer. Little engineer plus. Beautiful. Alright, let's head out. I think it's the first thing that's not broken in this whole game. Hope we don't get into a gunfight because we have no ammo. We found cigarette lighters, but no ammo. Oh, that's nice. Now we can get into a gunfight.
Registering a decrease in air quality due to decomposing protectorate bodies. Shallow breaths are recommended.
Or these damned bodies. Why can't theoretically it shall take me 4 hours to hang 8 bodies. But Montelli killed 6 more yesterday, and my shift only goes for 3 more hours.
You poor thing.
Sovereign's mercy. I fear hanging all these corpses is beyond my capabilities, and I certainly need no distractions. What is it you want? Vigilant Hogarth sent you? I wish I could help, but
oh, I forgot about that.
These credentials might as well be stained in Protectorate blood. That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts you, let's just
Hogarth
say
trusts
I'm
me,
willing
I
to
promise.
listen. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both. Tragically, I must decline. Whatever I might think of the Vigilant, mine is not the opinion that matters. You are approaching a restricted estate.
You know what?
I politely request you cease defiling the corpses of our
I came a long way to get here, and I really don't care what's restricted or what's not restricted one way or another. I'm getting in here.
Check out that hole, Commander. Might be we can find ourselves a way in that avoids all the muster and bluster.
What do you think, Niles? Let's see. Looks like there's something behind that ladder. All right. Scared me, Niles. Calm down. So. Gotta be extra quiet here.
Some phantom of the mind. Huh?
That didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work. Come on, Niles. Help the guy out. I feel like it's been a while since we had a good gunfight anyways. Look at me trying to justify me messing up. Oh, these guys really take forever. Alright guys, let's see if we can infiltrate where we need to go. Honestly, I'm not even 100% sure. I don't even know we can get in this door. When I saw the red circle, I thought for sure we're not getting in there. Alright. That. Get in here, guys.
Maintenance room. Now, this must be where they manage them.
Oh. Oh. I gave the order. I gave the order. Let's just run for it. Let's just run for it. Let's run for it. Go, 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 go. This looks like the right place. Move! Did we get in? I think we got in. Oh my god, we're in. Okay. Took us a while.
This cannot be happening. Not again.
there anything we should be taking?
Come, quickly. We must all bear witness.
Technicians Acna and Gastrell, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you
Are they getting
last
executed?
words to express your shame?
That dragoon was already defective. Oh, we were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
I'm worried. I'm worried.
Truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience, though it will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason most contemptible, I find you both guilty. No, no, please.
Oh, I think
This
we're
is
gonna
all
get
a
executed.
misunderstanding. We're loyal.
Yup. Excuse me. It's getting colder and colder here by the day. And just like that, executed.
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. I cannot see how reducing our own manpower guides us down a path to victory. Wait, I recognize you. From Horizon Point. Yes, just outside the skip labs. Before the incident. Didn't I set security on you? How are you here?
Maybe.
Alive.
You got security called on you outside the skip labs?
Yeah, we're commander. We don't gotta explain ourselves to anyone. We don't have to explain anything to nobody.
I could have stopped you. Perhaps I would have, if I'd not been so vexed over mere demerits.
Let's see what happens if we tell the truth.
Hogarth the traitor, but I never believed it.
There you go.
If anything, Montelli is inflicting more injury to the Protectorate right now than the whole of what Hogarth is accused of. In any case, the writ all but obliges me to aid you. Perhaps now we can put an end to all of this lunacy. If I can just speak with Montelli, maybe I can persuade him to stand down. Go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. Also, while you're there, notify High Command that I'm taking control of the station.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'll admit there's some risk in having my actions.
Let's see how Marshal Corbin feels about that.
I could be named a traitor, as Vigilant Hogarth was, or sentimental refreshment. No. Surely High Command will understand the need for this transfer of power. What I do now,
I don't know. They just executed two of their own. I feel like for a lot less.
Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. I must make some attempt to get through to him. Remind him of what true service to the Protectorate means. You will need your own access card to get upstairs. Blank key cards can often be found in the contraband room, and there's a terminal for encoding access in the security office. Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. You should find your way without much trouble. Oh, but mind the guards.
I don't believe that at all.
They'll still attack you on sight. My commitment to the Protectorate is unwavering. Obviously, I wouldn't be attempting something so foolhardy if I was not devoted to protecting cause above self. Remember, our success hinges on sending my notice and gathering any information you can from Montelli's terminal. Don't fail me in this, or it will be both our graves. I will join you as soon as you go to confront Montelli. In the meantime, I'll gather what weapons and allies I can, just in case things go poorly.
Yeah, just in case. Things are definitely gonna go poorly. And I'm gonna tell you this right here, right now. I have a feeling Marshal Corbin is gonna die. Anyways, guys, this was a long and, don't judge me, a confusing episode as far as getting everything we need to get here. I am gonna end it here. This is probably gonna be our longest YouTube video ever. I have a lot of editing to do. I really hope you guys are enjoying the series. Like I said, bear with me. The more I play, the more I learn. If you guys can like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, I always appreciate it. You guys be safe. Have a good one. Hopefully, I will see you in part 3. And like I said, always criticism always criticize, comment, all that stuff. I really appreciate it. I want to learn for you guys. I want to get better for you guys. I'll see you in part 3. Be safe.